A 22 News follow-up. Massachusetts hasn't executed anybody since 1947, but jurors will soon be deciding whether Boston Marathon bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev will be put to death. 22 News reporter David McKay has some of the history behind the controversial practice of capital punishment in the Bay State.
Dzhokhar Tsarnaev has been found guilty on 30 counts for his involvement in the 2013 Boston Marathon bombings. 17 of those criminal charges are capital offenses, meaning he is eligible for the death penalty.
I think that he should have to suffer the consequences of his actions and have to deal for years and years and years to come with what he did to so many people and ruined so many people's lives.
Perhaps the most infamous death penalty case in the 20th century in Massachusetts was focused on Italian immigrants, Nicola Sacco and Bartolomeo Vanzetti. They were put to death in the electric chair after a bank robbery, but arguments considering their religious beliefs and immigrant status have lasted years. Capital punishment in the Bay State hasn't been executed for 60 years. Philip Bellino and Edward Gersten were the last to be put to death. They were given the chair in 1947. The next efforts to revive the practice were pushed but failed in the 90s and in 2005 when Governor Mitt Romney tried to pass new standards for capital punishment.
If the crime that the person did is that bad, like to an extreme level, then I guess it should be allowed.
Following the Boston Marathon bombing, lawmakers debated but ultimately backed down from the proposal to reinstate the death penalty for the state. The jury will be deciding on life or death for Tsarnaev in phase 2 of his federal trial. David McKay, 22 News.